Hey beautiful people, it's Courtney. I'm back today with even more new Target slimes to share with you guys. I picked up a ton and this is the last of them, so I wanted to share them with you all. And before we hop into it, I am still having a giveaway for an iPad running until the end of February. So to enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, my vlog channel, and follow both of my Instagrams. And of course, I will link all of that down below for you guys. But I hope you guys are having an amazing start to your week. Let's hop into this video. So this very first slime is a Compound Kings butter slime. Now I haven't tried their butter slimes. I feel like I've tried, I mean I might have, but I don't remember trying them. So this one is a s'mores inspired butter slime, and it does smell like very similar to s'mores. It does have a little bit of an artificial scent, like chemical scent to it, but it does smell pretty true and kind of like how a homemade slime scent would be. So definitely bonus points there. Now, as you can see, as I stretch this, it is a little bit stringy, and it thins out as I stretch it, but it is very stretchy for a store-bought slime, and it is really soft and super spreadable. So I definitely think they got the texture like really good for a store-bought slime. I thought this one was great. Besides the stretchiness, I guess the only thing I would say is I wish it was like a little more holdable, like fluffy and firmness to it versus so soft, just so it would hold its shape a little more. But other than that, I think this was an overall really good slime. Next, I have this Crazy Erin's Sensory Putty, and this one is a bubblegum scent, and I've actually never seen a scented putty like this, or even one that was had like these glitters in it. So I thought this was really cool, so I picked it up. And putties definitely are different than slime. If anybody knows how to play with this, let me know in the comments down below, because you could definitely can't do ASMR with it. But I was actually pretty impressed. I have tried some like silly putties before, and Erin's putty, and usually they're really stiff, like abnormally stiff, but this one was like I didn't have to pull too hard to stretch it. The bubblegum scent was actually on point. It was so realistic, and I actually really liked the color of it as well. So for a putty, I thought this one was really good. It really exceeded my expectations for what I was expecting, so I was quite impressed as well. If you guys saw my last Target video, I showed these Karina Garcia slimes that came in a little set, and there was 4 of them. These 2 were the ones that I did not try yet, so I wanted to share them with you in today's video. So this first one was an apple inspired slime, and it definitely smelled like sour, sweet apple. Like it kind of smelled like Jolly Ranchers, and with her slimes, they're very scented, but I did like the scent of them. Sometimes they're a little overpowering, but this one was quite nice. And as you could see though, it wasn't very stretchy. I'm not a huge fan of her textures. I feel like they're not as good as they could be, or like as stretchy as they could be. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not a crazy big fan. I definitely think like the Compound Kings ones are much better and stretchier, like for comparison in this video. And now I also have this banana one, which did have a more like chemical, artificial banana scent to it. And I'm not a huge fan of banana scents to start with, so it was very strong, which if you like that, you might like this. It kind of reminded me of like banana Laffy Taffy, but this one also had a really interesting kind of texture to it. It was very soft and like kind of inflatable, like with the texture it was like sizzly. I don't know, it was kind of a different texture. It was clear, and it had like a thicker, maybe butter-ish slime, but still the more I mixed it and played with it, the more like stiff it became. So I wasn't a huge fan of this one either. I did like the texture better than the previous one, but I like the scent on the apple one better than this one. But overall, these just don't seem to be my favorite. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about these if you've tried them in the comments below. Next, I got this Compound Kings candy 5-pack of slimes, and I thought this was really cool. They're all different textures, all different like themes to them. So this first one is gummy bears, and it comes with like, I'm not really sure the purpose of this plastic thing in it, because it was supposed to like separate the little charms from the slime, but it didn't really work. And yeah, so anyways, this was like a clear slime, but it wasn't super clear. As you could see, it was kind of foggy, and it was almost like a jelly texture, and it came with the gummy bears, which I thought were really, really cute, and they actually did stay in the slime really nicely, but I wasn't a huge fan of the actual slime itself. I liked some of their other ones better, but this one wasn't terrible, and for some reason, I guess because they were like candy inspired, I thought they would be scented, but this one, I could not pick up any smell on it, but some of the other ones were scented, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. I'm not sure if this was supposed to have a smell and then it just wasn't very strong. But yeah, this one wasn't my favorite. It was okay. This next one is called Lemon Drops, and it is probably my favorite, spoiler alert, from this little pack. This one now was scented, and this was a cloud slime, and a lot of their cloud slimes are actually really nice. This one, as you could see, very, very stretchy for a store-bought slime, and it will actually drizzle just a tad bit. It's more like a cloud cream though, because it doesn't like have that really good drizzle like a cloud slime, but still, I think this one was quite nice. It didn't really leave a lot of residue on my hands, and overall, I just thought this was a nice slime. This next one is called Grape Fizz, and it was also scented like grape. So I'm not sure why some of them were scented and some of them weren't, or, you know, like I mentioned before, maybe it just wasn't as heavy in some of the other slimes. But this one was another cloud slime, and to me, this one wasn't nearly as good as the lemon one, which is really strange considering it was like the same texture and came in the same kit. I could understand if they were like sold separately or something, but this one had a lot of fallout on my hands, and it also just wasn't quite as stretchy as the other one. So as you can see, it left just like a lot of fallout, and I don't know, just I wasn't a huge fan of this. It was very like a gritty texture to it, so it wasn't that good, although I did like the grape scent. And now this next one is called Bubblegum, and this is a butter slime, and so this is supposed to be like the same texture as that first initial slime I showed you, the chocolate one, or the s'mores slime actually, and the other one I just thought was a lot softer, a lot smoother, a lot more spreadable, and I could actually stretch it. This one, as you guys could tell, it's a lot more stiff and very hard to stretch, and it also rips very easily. So it's kind of crazy, even though it is a store-bought slime, it seems like their shelf life just also varies, just like homemade slime. Sometimes they're good and sometimes they're not, so it's really hard to know like if you're gonna get a good one or just one that's kind of subpar. Now I did attempt to mix these two together, both the butter slime and the purple cloud slime, and I thought maybe it would become more stretchy and maybe the pink slime would kind of help with the fallout, but it didn't. It was pretty to look at and pretty to mix, but yeah, it actually became more stiff, I think, and I don't know, it just didn't turn out as good as I was hoping, but it is pretty satisfying to mix, so I will give it that. Let me know by giving this video a like if you like mixing slimes as well, because I totally do. And the last slime I have to share with you guys is this jelly bean slime. So this is almost identical to the gummy bear except with jelly beans. And again, this one has like the exact same texture as the previous one did. It's a little bit cloudy. I actually think this one is a little stretchier than the gummy bear one. And this one also, I could not detect any scent in it. So there's that. But I think this one definitely looks to be, now that I'm watching it back, stretchier. And again, I really like that the charms stayed in the slime. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what slime was your favorite in the comments down below. Mine was definitely the s'mores slime or the lemon drop slime. I think those were cool, and I was actually pretty impressed with the putty as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please make sure to like this video if you did, and let me know what you'd like to see next in the comments down below, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!